Now the next topic related to retirement and death. Today we'll discuss the death of a partner. When the partner died, in our accounting, what we do to pay the amount of the deceased partner to their executors, to their legal representative. When the partner died, the partner will be entitled to, when the partner died, partner will be entitled to get the capital balance number one, on the date of death, whatever the capital balance was there. Second, share in past accumulated profit, past accumulated profit, share in past accumulated profit, share in past accumulated profit. This will be credited to the respective partners, this partner's capital account, capital balance. Obviously it's a credit balance, okay, credit balance which will be credited to the partner's capital account. Share in past accumulated profit, for instance general reserve, profit and loss account, credit balance. These are the past accumulated profit. Share in investment fluctuation reserve, share in your workman compensation reserve, we know the treatment of investment fluctuation reserve and workman compensation reserve. So accordingly, the rest amount will be transferred to retiring partners capital account. The retiring partners or deceased partner, the partner who died, okay, deceased partners capital account. This amount will be credited, capital balance credit of the deceased partner, the partner who had died. The share in past accumulated profit like general reserve, profit and loss account, credit balance, okay. If there is any capital reserve, so that reserve will also be transferred to partners, deceased partners capital account in their profit sharing ratio. Sharing means in their profit sharing ratio of the deceased partner. Suppose there are the three partners are there, A, B and C. C died. Profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1. So C's share is how much? 1/6 is the C's share. C died. So his share is 1/6. So 1/6 of general reserve, 1/6 of profit and loss, 1/6 of investment fluctuation reserve, 1/6 of this amount, and 1/6 of capital reserve will be transferred to deceased partners capital account in their credit side. Next, what will transfer in the credit side? Will transfer revaluation profit on revaluation profit, credit side, okay. Will do the adjustment, share of goodwill will be adjusted. Retiring or deceased partners capital will be credited and continuing partners capital account will be debited. So share of goodwill will be transferred to the credit side of the deceased partners. Okay, share of goodwill. Then what will be credited? Share of goodwill. Next is profit and loss suspense account. Suspense account. Till the date of death, till the date of death, the share in profit, till the date of death, share in profit will be transferred to, suppose our accounting year is 2019 to 2020, March 2020. Partner died, A, B, C is the partner. He died on 30th June 2020. So previous financial year is this. In this financial year the partners died 2020-21. In this financial year partners died on 30th June. So from April 2020, April, May and June, this 3-month profit, because partner died on 30th June. So in this financial year, April, May and June, whatever the profit firm earned, on this profit the deceased partner have a right. So in this month profit of this month, 3 months profit, and his share, whatever his share is, suppose 1/6 is his share. So suppose in this 3 months the firm has earned profit of rupees 30,000. So 1/6 share of the 30,000 means 5,000 will be transferred to partners capital account, deceased partners capital account. The name we will write it, the account will be, we will call this account profit and loss suspense account. 3 months profit, April, May and June. Suppose these 3 months the profit of the firm, firm earned a profit of rupees 30,000. So 30,000 into deceased partner's share is 1/6. So into 1/6. So 5,000 will be transferred in the credit side of the deceased partner C by PL suspense. We will write it by PL suspense account. Okay. Suspense word is used because the profit is not certain. Sometimes we are assuming, we are taking the profit of the last year as a base. We may take the profit of the last year as a base. So that may be estimated profit. That's why we may use the word suspense. Okay. So this amount will be credited, and one more amount, share in joint life policy. If the firm has taken any joint life policy of all the partners, and if one partner died, the policy will be matured. When the policy will be matured, that amount will be transferred to deceased partners capital account in their credit side as per their profit sharing ratio. As I said, suppose A, B and C are partners. C died. Okay. And the firm has taken a joint life policy of rupees, suppose of rupees 60,000. So when the partner died, the policy will mature, and this 60,000 will be divided between these 3 partners in their profit sharing ratio. Suppose profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1, then 60,000 will be transferred to deceased partners capital account 1/6 of 60,000. It means 10,000 will be transferred to deceased partner's capital account credit side. Okay, this account will be transferred to deceased partner's capital account. So what are the amount we will transfer to the credit side of deceased partner? These are the amount which will be transferred to the credit side of the deceased partner's capital account. Partner's capital account, deceased partner capital account. So credit side of the deceased partner's capital account, these amount will be transferred. Capital balance, opening capital balance. If there is any, as such the current account balance is also given, then current account balance will also be transferred. Current account balance will also be transferred. Current account balance. Current account balance of the deceased partner has given current account balance, current account credit balance will be also be transferred to the credit side. So in the credit side of the deceased partner, this amount will be transferred first of all opening balance, then share in the past accumulated profit, that may be your general reserve, your profit and loss account credit balance, investment fluctuation reserve. We have discussed the treatment of investment fluctuation reserve and workman compensation reserve at the time of retirement. Same the treatment we will do it. Okay, and the share of the deceased partner will be transferred. Capital reserve, if any, in the liability side, these all will be transferred as per the share of the deceased partner. Revaluation profit, share in revaluation profit, share in goodwill, profit and loss suspense account, share in joint life policy, and current account balance if it is credit. These will be transferred in the credit side of revaluation account. Credit side of deceased partner's capital account. Deceased partner's capital account, the partner who had died. And this amount will be transferred to deceased partner's capital account means who will be the entitled to get this amount? The deceased partner's executor, means legal representative will get this amount. Legal representative or the whosoever is the legal heir of that person will take this amount. Okay, and the debit side we will transfer in the debit, this will transfer in the credit side. These will be transferred in the deceased partner's capital account credit side. Now in the debit side, of the deceased partner's capital account, what we will transfer? We will transfer in the debit side. Come to the debit side. In the debit side of the deceased partners, we will transfer number one in the debit side of deceased partner, deceased partners capital account, partners capital account. Deceased partners capital account. In the debit side of deceased partners capital account will transfer drawings if the partner has withdrawn money for their personal use. Drawings of the deceased partner. Drawings of whom? Drawings of deceased partner. Second, interest on drawing till the date of death. Revaluation loss, if any, revaluation loss will be transferred to debit side. Share in revaluation loss. Next, if PL account have a profit and loss account have a debit balance, okay, have a debit balance, then share in this account, share in this account. Suppose the profit and loss account debit balance is, profit and loss account debit balance is 60,000 and the partners are A, B, C, profit sharing ratio 3:2:1 and C died. So 1/6, C share is 1/6, 1/6 share, 1/6 of 60,000 will be transferred to the debit side of deceased partners capital account, debit side. Then what? Any fictitious assets, if any, will be written off, or goodwill, suppose goodwill, book value of goodwill, book value, okay, share in goodwill which is given in the asset side. Asset side there is some goodwill, if it is given, then that goodwill amount will be transferred to deceased partners capital account in their profit sharing ratio, in their goodwill account, book value, in their profit sharing ratio, in their profit sharing ratio, in their profit sharing ratio. Sixth, any preliminary expenses or any deferred revenue expense, any deferred revenue expenditure, if any, will also be transferred to deceased partners capital account in profit sharing ratio, in profit sharing ratio, in profit sharing ratio. Okay, so profit and loss debit balance, goodwill write off will be done, revaluation loss will be this side in their profit sharing ratio, interest on drawing till the date of death, drawings, okay, preliminary expenses will be write off. So these amount will be debited, debit side of the deceased partners capital account, deceased partners capital account. And finally we'll see which side is more or which side is less. If the credit is more and debit is less, then the balance amount will be transferred to deceased partner executors account, deceased partners executors account, deceased partners executors account, or deceased partners executors loan account. If it is not paid the whole amount, then this amount will be transferred to deceased partners executors loan account, deceased partners executors loan account, that amount will be transferred. Okay. So we will do the same thing when the partner died. We do the valuation of goodwill on the death of the partner. We do the valuation of goodwill, and the same treatment we'll do it over here as we did it at the time of retirement. Same way we'll do the revaluation of assets and reassessment of liability on the date of death. In the same way we'll do it, everything we'll do it in the same way what we have done at the time of retirement of a partner. Same procedure will be followed over here. Only difference is what? When the partner died, his share will be transferred to his legal representative, or you can say his legal executor's account, because the partner who is died is no more, so that amount will be transferred to the legal representative or the heir of that partner. okay, or executors of that partner to whom he has given the right to get the money after his death. So that will be transfer, that amount will be transferred. If it is paid, the whole amount may be paid to the and the some part may be paid and rest will be transferred to loan, or the whole amount will be first transferred to loan and gradually that amount will be paid in future. Okay, so we are talking about the deceased partners capital account, how will operate. Deceased partners capital account, credit side, the opening balance of capital, the current account balance of the deceased partner, reserve fund, share in reserve fund or any past accumulated profit, share in revaluation account, revaluation profit, share in goodwill, okay, share in goodwill. If there is any provision of interest on capital in the partnership deed, interest on capital, that amount will also be transferred to the credit side of the deceased partners capital account. Interest on capital, if there is a provision for interest on capital in the partnership deed, then interest on capital will be given to the deceased partners. In the credit side will transfer that amount till the date of death, till the date of death. Suppose the partner died on 30th June, so from April to June, 3 months interest on capital will be transferred to that partner's capital account. So interest on capital, first what? Partner's capital account balance by balance brought down, then current account balance of the deceased partner will be transferred, then interest on capital if any in the partnership deed till the date of death, share in reserve fund, share in investment fluctuation fund, share in workman compensation fund if such type of things are there, share in revaluation profit, share in goodwill, okay, this amount will be transferred, and share in joint life policy if the joint life policy is taken over by that partner, then credit side. And in the debit side of the deceased partner will transfer the drawings, interest on drawing, if interest on drawing is mentioned in the partnership deed, then up to the date of death interest on drawing will be transferred in the debit side of the partner's capital account. Okay, share in profit and loss, if there is a loss, profit and loss have a credit debit balance, then that share will be transferred if it is a debit balance. Then any fictitious assets that like preliminary expenses, deferred revenue expenditures, that also be transferred to the debit side of partner's capital account as per their share in profit, okay, as per their share in profit. If partnership firm has suffered any loss last year, so on the basis of that, maybe instead of profit the loss is there, then that loss will also transfer to the debit side. And if there is a profit, then profit will be transferred to the credit side of partner's capital account by PL suspense account, by PL suspense account, by writing by PL suspense account, that may be calculated on the basis of last year profit or the average profit of the last few years, or maybe on the basis of the turnover and profit. Relation between the turnover, sales and profit, accordingly we will see the turnover of these three of the in this financial year when the partner died. So we'll calculate the month. Suppose the partner died on 30th June, so April to June we'll see what's the turnover, and last year turnover is 6 lakhs and the profit was 60,000, then it means that as compared to the turnover, profit is 10%. So we'll calculate the turnover of 3 months. Suppose 3 months turnover is 30,000, so 30,000 into 10 by 100, so 3,000 will be the profit of this year. So we'll read the question carefully, how the profit will be calculated on the basis of last few years profit or last year profit, or on the basis of last few years average profit, or on the basis of turnover and return. So we'll see to it. Okay, so we'll read the question carefully and do the treatment accordingly. Debit side drawings will be transferred, interest on drawing, profit and loss account, if the debit balance, fictitious assets will be transferred in the debit side of partners, deceased partners capital account, revaluation loss will be transferred, and finally we'll transfer the balance amount if credit exceed the debit to deceased partners executor's account of the deceased partner. The rest amount will be transferred to the executor's account. Deceased partners execute. Suppose C is died, to C's executor account. Suppose C died, then we'll write C's executor account. Balancing figure will be transferred to C's executor's account, and thereafter we'll do the payment to the C's executor later on. Okay. Now see, deceased partners capital account. Deceased partners capital account. So this is particulars. So this side we will first transfer the opening balance of capital by balance brought down. Opening balance of capital of whom? Deceased partner. Suppose A, B and C are partners. Profit sharing ratio 3:2:1, and C died. Then we'll write C's capital account. What we'll write? C's capital account. We'll write over here C's capital account. So here we'll write the by balance brought down, opening balance of capital of C. Opening balance of capital of C. If current account balance is given, current account balance is also given, which is credit balance, then we'll write it over here of the deceased partner's current account balance. If interest on capital is given in the partnership deed, then interest on capital, this interest on capital will be given till the date of death, then share in general reserve, or any sort of past accumulated profit and loss account, credit balance. Okay, credit balance. So share in general reserve, share in profit and loss, credit balance. How much share of the C is? 1/6. So 1/6 of the general reserve will be transferred to his capital. 1/6 of the profit will be transferred to the capital account. Revaluation profit. Okay, means credit balance, revaluation account, share in revaluation profit, then share of goodwill. How this will be transferred? In the continuing partners capital account. So A's capital account to B's capital account to B's capital account. C's capital account, A's capital account David, B's capital account David to C's capital account. This is the treatment of goodwill. So A's capital and C's capital account will be credited. This is for what? Share in goodwill. This entry. Okay. So general reserve, profit and loss credit, current account, interest on capital, this. If there is a joint life policy, then share in joint life policy account will be transferred, share in joint life policy. This side you transfer the drawings, interest on drawings of the deceased partner till the date of death, the partner is entitled to get the interest till the date of death. Will charge the interest on drawing till the date of death, and here the partner is entitled to get the interest till the date of death, as well as in the capital, interest on capital if it is given in the partnership deed. Next, if there is any profit and loss account debit balance, so share in this loss. If any fictitious assets is there, fictitious assets or deferred revenue expenditure, fictitious assets, or you can say the deferred revenue expenditure, expenditures, so share in this account, deferred revenue expenditure or fictitious assets, share in this 1/6 share of the fictitious assets or deferred revenue expenditure, for instance preliminary expenses. If the goodwill is given in the balance sheet, then we'll write the goodwill account. Goodwill account will be written off. written off, and his share in the goodwill, his share in the goodwill. Okay, his share in the goodwill. So these are the account will debit or credit. Okay, and one more thing, if the partner has earned the profit, suppose the partner is died on 30th June the partner has died on 2020, and the accounting year closed, previous year is 2019-20, and partner died on 2020. So 3 months profit, April, May and June profit will be transferred to partner's capital account, deceased partner's capital account. We will write that by PL suspense account, profit and loss suspense account. It is called 3 months profit, share in 3 months profit, share in 3 months profit. Suppose the 3 months profit is 30,000, 3 months profit. So his share in this account is 1/6. So the C's share is only 5,000. So 5,000 will be transferred over there. Then what we'll do? We'll do the total of this side. Suppose credit side is more and debit side is less, then this amount will be transferred, balance amount will be transferred to deceased partner's executor's account or loan account. Suppose the deceased partner, as I said, it is C, so then we'll write C's executor's loan account. This part amount will be transferred to executor's loan account. Okay, or only executor's account, we may transfer this amount first to executor's account, thereafter we maintain the executor's account, that how much amount is paid to the executor immediately and rest will be paid later on. So whatever the amount which will be paid later on will be transferred to his loan account, and the amount which is paid immediately, then we'll do the entry, cease the executor's account debit to cash account. Suppose we have to pay 1 lakh to the 1 lakh to executors. Here the amount has come 1 lakh. This difference 1 lakh. The next entry will be, suppose out of 1 lakh we have paid, the firm has paid 40,000 in cash and 60,000 will be paid later on. Then what the entry will be? Cease executor's account debit to cash account, 40,000 is paid immediately and 60,000 will be paid later on. Then we will write cease executor's account debit to cease executor's loan account, that is 60,000. Okay, and thereafter the loan will be paid in the near future in installment, whatever the terms and condition of payment of loan, that will be paid by the partners accordingly, the firm accordingly with interest.